Good morning. I'm back with a new video here for your crafting pleasure. I'm just calling this one, what am I calling this one? Festive Christmas Card. If you look in the holiday catalog, what I used was this stamp set right here. And the dies, coordinating dies that go with it. And it is Festive Farmhouse. Let's see, what page is that on? I'll tell you here. Page 13 in the holiday catalog. There we go. This page right here. This stamp set with coordinating dies, and you can get 10% off if you buy them as a bundle. And I kind of patterned it after this card right here. So, and then I used the Dashing Along DSP again. That's free with a $250 order in the month of September. But I used this stamp set here and the circle, and I'll tell you what I used for these. And then on the inside I used Hearts Come Home, and I used Alt Hearts Come Home for Christmas, and then this house and the little smoke there on that. And then I used this stamp set here for here, and then this little tiny wreath right here I put here, and you don't have to color it if you want. I just put some cherry cobbler on it, and then I stamped the envelope like this. So anyway, let's get started. I used, just so you know, this is called Pinewood Planks Embossing Folder, and it looks like planks of wood. I used that on this piece of cardstock. You can see that's kind of, I don't like embossing directly on the card base because it kind of makes it weak and wrinkles it up. And then for the circle right here, I used the Stitched Shapes Framelits dies, and I used this one for this circle right here. So it's the second to the largest. Okay. I have all my things cut out and ready to go. Oh, I just used burlap ribbon too, and this is from the Festive Farmhouse. You can find that on page 13. It comes with these three colors in the package, and I used the cherry cobbler. And then my little sprigs of I call that stuff you put over your head for kissing. Anyway, this punch right here, it's in the holiday catalog. And like I said, I'll have all of these supplies listed, and I'll show you at the end. So let's get started on this. I said that already. First thing we're going to do, I'm going to just glue this. Well, actually I think I'm going to do my build up on this first. I took 2 pieces of the burlap ribbon and I put them together like this and then cut them at an angle, and then I put tear and tape on the back so that I could kind of center them on here like this. So let's start with that. See, look at this. I wasn't worried too much about how well this would stick because I knew I was going to put this over the top of it and it wasn't going to go anywhere. So we just kind of get this the best you can centered. It doesn't have to be perfect. I found that I could pull it up if I needed to, if it wasn't centered, which was helpful. So, there's that. And then this piece I put is that Dashing Along DSP, and I just put dimensionals on the back. I put quite a few because I didn't want it to sag in the middle, because I was going to put some pretty heavy stuff on there. So, get the dimensionals off of that. It's been getting cold here in Oregon where I live. I've had to turn my heater on. It's been off all summer. So I was cold. So you just center that on there, like so. Now if you want at this point, you could stick this on, because otherwise it's going to be kind of hard to put it on there and smooth it out without smashing your stuff. So let's go ahead and get this on there. I always have to remember to put the little pin back in my glue, because I don't want it to dry out inside the bottle. So make sure our card's right side up. This cardstock is Garden Green. And the colors in this are Garden Green, Cherry Cobbler, and Whisper White. Okay, then I put this Merry Christmas on there, and I put dimensionals on it already. So I stamped that sentiment from the stamp set on here. This is gonna get covered up, so I stamped it with Garden Green. Okay, and then I put it kind of at an angle and in the center, like this. And this is Cherry Cobbler. And I glued it, don't put it all the way across because it's going to hang over. I glued it centered across the Merry Christmas because I'm going to cover that up. So I just put it like that. Cover that. Then I took my little sprig of, you'll have to tell me what this is called. This stuff you put over people's head and then you have to kiss them. I just put a little bit of, I tied them together. I cut one in half, and then kind of bunched it up and tied them together. And then I'm going to put this here. So I kind of just put this off to the side like this, and make sure that I'm not covering up my words right there too much. And then I took my Merry Christmas, took the dimensionals off of it. I was trying to figure out the best way to do this. This card over here, I put this Merry Christmas on first, and then tried to get this centered where I wanted it. Obviously that didn't work very well. There. Might have to put more glue under there so it doesn't go anywhere. You could use glue dots, that might hold it better. I did glue these together before I tied them. Oh, mistletoe. That's what this is called. This looks like mistletoe to me. Anyway, that's the front of our card. I think my little strings are too long to suit me, so I'm going to cut them off a little bit here. Give them a haircut. Scissors aren't working very well. Paper trimmers. There. That looks better. Okay, then I took my inside piece. It's all stamped. My house was a little crooked. The challenge was getting the smoke on there the way I wanted to, because on this one it's not touching the chimney, but I don't care. Anyway, that's what this is for the inside of our card. Let's get this opened up. And we'll glue this on the inside. Okay, there's the inside of our card, and that's our project for today with our little envelope to match. You don't have to do this coloring. It was a little bit difficult, but you could if you wanted to. I just thought it looked good colored. So here is the list. Put this pin back in here so the glue doesn't get dry. Here's the list of items that I use. Let me zoom that in for you. There. The only thing that's not on here is the cherry cobbler Stampin' Right marker that I used to color in the little bow. But you gotta buy that as a set. I don't think you can buy those individually. You could use Stampin' blends, but it's real hard to get just a teeny bit because it kind of goes like that. But anyway, if you do a $50 order and you want a catalog, I'll send you a catalog. You just have to send me an email. Here's my email. Or somehow you just need to let me know you want a catalog and I'll send one to you if you do a $50 order. If you have any questions at all, please email me and I will answer your emails. And anyway, my name's Elaine Dotson. I'm your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the Florence area. I actually live in Deadwood, Oregon. It's a nice little quiet place to live most of the time. So, let me know what you think of the cards. Are the videos too short? Do you want me to make them a little bit longer? I'm trying to keep them within 15 minutes and have all the stamping and cutting and everything done and just put them together and so you can see how I made them. So give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, give me your comments, and I will see you next time on the next video. Have a blessed day.